So, good morning everyone. I'm outside today because it's sunny. Fortunately I've got a garden so we can sit outside, and this is actually the second time I've tried to record this because the first time I left the dead rabbit off the microphone and all you could hear was the wind blowing. Anyway, hopefully better luck this time. It's nice, it's sunny as I say, and I'm feeling in better spirits. Last couple of days haven't been too bad, and been able to get out and exercise, and had lots of support from people, which I'd like to thank everyone for. Comments on the videos, support from the athletes and coaches that we have from not just our local track but also around the world, saying that they appreciate what we're doing and all the hard times that we're having, just like everyone else in the world. We hope that everyone is healthy out there. Clearly there are some major problems and people are not well. I'd like to apologise for blinking into the sun as well, or squinting, because it's very bright, but if I had it behind me you wouldn't be able to see me at all. So today's video is about stuff that we can buy. I know that sounds a bit sort of over the top, but there's a few little bits of kit that would be useful for you to have at home in order to add to the training gym that we put together in yesterday's video from stuff that you'll have around the house. So 4 little bits of kit I've got here. So the first one is a skipping rope. Running is a plyometric exercise, and as such we want to try and make sure that we keep that bounce that we have when we run, and skipping is a fantastic way to do it. Secondly, we have a piece of stretching elastic or resistant bands. These can be in the form excuse me, the microphone's just fallen over. This can be in the form of a small band like this, which this one's of medium strength. You can get all sorts of varieties of strengths that are easier or harder to stretch. You can get much bigger ones that you can put around your shoulders and feet for resistance squats, or even for a partner to hold on to, or for you to attach to something so that you can run on the spot. Thirdly, we have a foam roller, always very useful for trying to iron out those kinks after sessions. We always suggest people do these movements nice and slowly, and it will help you get into the areas that you find difficult to look after normally, or that you are particularly susceptible to being tight. And finally, why not get a set of dumbbells? This can add to the dumbbells that we made out of water bottles the other day, and also you could replicate some of the exercises we can do with barbells, particularly if you do them with one leg rather than two, as obviously if you're doing a squat on one leg, it's going to be twice as hard with just body weight than it would be if you did it on 2 legs, and actually probably a bit harder because you've got to balance as well. If you hold a weight in your hand, you can soon replicate the sort of high weights that you would do with a heavy barbell on your shoulders. Okay, so that's the piece of equipment you can get. Over the next few days we'll have a look at what we can do with them, and particularly adaptations we can make in our weights and circuits exercises to do around the house. If we don't have too much equipment, we can have this, and we can have the stuff we talked about the other day. Particularly useful will be a heavy rucksack with something like a bag of cement in it. And we'll look at ways in which we can improve our strength and conditioning, and also some aerobic work, because that's going to be very hard to replicate, particularly if we end up getting locked down for a long time without being able to go out and do our one set of daily exercise a day. So, thank you very much for watching again. Keep safe, keep well, and I'll speak to you again soon.